Hey, good morning, Hotel. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today we're just gonna be talking about R.I.P. to Queen Elizabeth II. I know y'all been checking out the news. Y'all see that's been one of the hottest stories around right now. Everybody's talking about the death of the Queen. Now, I personally don't feel one way or the other about the death of the Queen. I didn't really know her, but I want to use this opportunity to explain something to you guys. When you're thinking about the royal family in Britain, not just the royal family that Queen Elizabeth II came from, but just the idea of kingship and queenship and just the idea of a royal family in Britain as a whole. You have about 1,000 years ago, you have this guy named Geoffrey of Monmouth who wrote a book called The History of the Kings of Britain. He wrote this about 1,000 years ago, right? And he attempted to talk about the first king of Britain. Think about that. Remember, it's going to be real important later. The first king of Britain. And when he was talking about the first king of Britain, he made up a mythological character named Brutus. Brutus was supposed to be some kind of descendant from a hero of the Trojan War. Yes, the same Trojan War that Homer spoke about in the Iliad, right? The same Trojan war. This Brutus was a descendant of that, and this Brutus eventually led to Britain having its first king. And so Geoffrey of Monmouth, he goes down and he tells the history of the various kings of Britain, and a lot of them are known for doing a whole lot of heinous things. But I want to show you something, family. What was the bloodline of kings in Britain before they were a king? You have these people like this Queen Elizabeth. Okay, you're saying that you're a queen, you're an important person, you are the royal family, you have this special bloodline, and you can trace your bloodline back from king to king to king to king to king to king to king, like you're special. But then when you get all the way back, you find a mythological individual who we say was the first king. So what was going on before that? There were kings and queens. Think about that, family. What was going on? And when you find out that they were just regular people. A lot of the people in Britain, they were just tribes, warring tribes, different mixes of people that came to that island and had children with one another. And so when you think about the idea of a kingship and a royal bloodline, you realize that all of that shit is actually just made up, family. It's just made up. So you in your own life, think about this, family. You in your own life, you could be the beginning of something that's special in your own bloodline, in your own legacy, in your own history. Just like Queen Elizabeth II, her ancestors weren't always considered royalty. They weren't always considered special. It was somebody in the past who did something, who made a claim, who took on a title, and people around them accepted it, and they did things subsequently to make that a reality, family. So you can go from being a nobody to a king, nobody to a queen, and nobody to a royal bloodline and a royal family. So if they could do it, you can do it. That's all I'm saying. Shit, why was she Queen Elizabeth II? Because they said so. So you could be anything that you want to be, man. That's what I want to show you, man. You see somebody that's really a regular person like you acknowledged as a queen. You a king, you a queen. You awesome, you great, you amazing, you wonderful. You gonna change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I hope y'all like that history. Hotel.